started out as a journalist, I'm very curious about humans, and so I'm constantly reading things, and my family makes fun of me because if I read something in the New York Times about like the first African American dancer in the Joffrey Ballet, I'm making it up, but something like that, then usually the following week I go into my office and I say, hey, can you see if she'll Skype with me? So then I'm Skyping with all these random people, with biologists, with, just people who interest me. And things come out of that. Janet Mock was just a writer when I was casting Sense8, and she was a writer who I followed, and I really was impressed by her. And so I asked her, I had never met her, but when I was casting Sense8, I reached out to her and I said, hey, you've never acted, but would you be interested in trying out for this? And I sort of paired her with this acting coach in New York City, and she did one session with him, and he was like, she's a natural, and she auditioned, and it came down to her and Jamie Clayton in the end. And to be honest, like, Jamie was amazing, but Janet also would not have ever, with all her multiple careers, been available for a long-term series. But so there's that. I often ask actor friends who work in theater for when I have breakdowns, I often send them to them for theater actors who don't have agents, who I should know about. I reach out to theater schools, to alumni. I have Heidi Marshall is an acting coach in New York City and she actually was a casting scout for the original cast of Rent. So she has a real special eye, and she's someone who I reach out to often, because I definitely do want to try to access people who don't yet have agents. But it's also, it's challenging. We post on Actors Access and things that reach these people, but I also want to somehow be able to be more specific. And if I reach out to these friends of mine in theater, I usually get really fantastic responses, and always like super talented people who should be represented. And I follow them, it's like, and then once I've seen them once, I sort of keep them in my records and go back to them and really try to pursue that.